So I know with the families and individuals that our retirement planners work with, you're bringing up ideas. And one of those ideas that you often talk about, Loren, is Roth conversions.
Because Roth conversions can be so powerful and is probably one of the most overlooked tax planning strategies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the board and we're going to go through an example with our hypothetical pre-retiree named Jill. Jill is in the same spot that you are. She's 2 years out from retiring and she's starting to feel a lot of pressure about making the right decisions for her to make sure that she can have the lifestyle that she wants to over the next 20 years of her retirement, and she's making the best decisions with the money that she's saved. So here's a little bit more about Jill. Jill has done a really good job of saving for retirement. She has accumulated $1 million of pre-tax savings. So this money that Jill has accumulated has never been taxed before, which means when she takes it out, she will pay taxes on the money. Now, there's a lot of tax planning strategies that Jill can incorporate as she's looking to retire in 2 years. But to make this simple, we're going to just talk about the Roth conversion strategy. So the question for Jill is, does she convert? Or does she not convert? Now, a little bit more about Jill. She is currently working again for 2 years. She makes $100,000 a year, so a great income. And that puts her in the 22% federal tax bracket. So example number one, where Jill does not convert. But first, just a reminder about what a Roth conversion is. Again, she has $1 million of pre-tax money. She's going to take a piece of that money, move it over to the Roth. When she does that, in that year, she will pay taxes on that conversion. But once the money gets to the Roth IRA, it will grow tax-free forever. When she takes it out, she will receive that income tax-free. That's if she does a Roth conversion. So in the first example, she does not convert. She just continues through the next 2 years working. She retires. She takes income from her portfolio, lives a great retirement, has a good lifestyle over the next 20 years of her projected retirement. Over that 20-year projected retirement, as she's taking the income from her IRA, she will pay a retirement tax bill of about $430,000. Now that's a huge bill. Again, $1 million portfolio over a 20-year time frame, $430,000 tax bill she's sending to the IRS as she takes those distributions to live her lifestyle. No Roth conversions. But wait, what if Jill's a little bit more proactive? She has an intentional custom tax plan and she engages in Roth conversions. Now, for this strategy with Jill, she's going to convert for just 7 years. And one of the key points here, she is not going to wait until she retires. She is going to start converting at the age of 62, convert for those 2 years while she's working, fill up the 22% tax bracket with her conversions, and then when she retires at the age of 64, an additional 5 years of conversions. So this is a 7-year Roth conversion strategy for Jill. And when she employs this strategy, same 20-year projected retirement, she will not amass a $430,000 retirement tax bill. In fact, her retirement tax bill will only be about $320,000. What a big difference for Jill. When there's so much pressure about making sure your money lasts over the course of your lifetime, Jill can use that extra $110,000 for a whole litany of different ideas that she has to make her retirement much better. She can spend it on her grandkids, she can give it to her kids, she can increase her lifestyle, take even more trips to Europe than what she originally planned. A whole bunch of things that Jill can do that she wouldn't have been able to do if she just went on her way and lived retirement without a custom retirement tax plan.
Yeah, $110,000 difference. That's a lot of money to spend on the things you want in retirement. My takeaway from that, guys, was don't wait. Don't wait till you're 65 to start working on retirement. Don't wait until your investment advisor brings this up, because if you've retired and they haven't brought it up, it could be too late to employ this kind of a strategy.
Yeah, you got to start thinking about it now, and that's where we need this comprehensive plan. It's not just an investment plan. A retirement plan is much bigger. It takes a lot of that information. We've got to know what your current income is. We've got to know kind of what the retirement goals are so that we can develop that long-term tax plan for you that gives us a good sense of what that retirement journey looks like so that we can make the best decisions possible this year. Let's do that analysis. Let's identify that specific amount to convert in the current year, and then we're able to do that same analysis and look at it again in future years. You can see the power of $110,000 of less money to the IRS, that means that's $110,000 more in your pocket or possibly as part of your legacy plan to your kids and grandkids.
And that strategy, it doesn't mean that everybody should start converting right away, right? It's unique to everybody. But what planning does is it turns the unknown into known, which turns anxiety into less anxiety, especially around these types of decisions. That's what that's what Jill's looking for. She wants to know what her strategies should be. Convert, not convert, other strategies, and then she can walk into retirement feeling really good, really confident about all the plans she has in place because she actually has a plan in place.